Hi, welcome to Christy's Stampin' Spot. So at the last club last month, we got to play with making floating frame cards. If you guys seen those, they're all the rage. And the trick to floating frame cards is a ton of dimensionals. Like seriously, you think you use a lot of dimensionals on a card and then you make one of these and it changes your perspective of how much is too much dimensionals, because all of these pieces are up on dimensionals. And so you need big pieces of not little bitty pieces, but big pieces to put over, and lots of dimensionals. But they turned out really pretty. Are those cute? Those are lovely. We did that at one of the stamp clubs that I go to. And then of course today is the 6th, so you have till the 10th to subscribe to the paper to May's Paper Pumpkin, which is gorgeous. I think I've shown the card. I don't know if it's up here on my, I think I lost it in the craziness that is my desk. But you have till May 10th to subscribe to this, and it's pretty awesome. Super awesome. And you don't have to do it for 3 or 6 or 12 months. You can just get one kit, or you can order a 3-month subscription, but only say you want to use one and then hold it until you see another one you want. It has completely at your control and optional. You just have to make sure you order by the 10th of the month to get that month's kit. But anyway, this one's super awesome. I cannot wait to get it. And then, of course, in May is our Everything is Rosy product medley, which I absolutely love. If you haven't gotten this, I would say stop, don't even finish watching, jump on and get it. Use my host code. I will send you a pack of rhinestones for free with a card made from the medley if you order this month before they run out. But if you order today or tomorrow before the 7th, I'll also send you a set of the Night of Navy blends, because Night of Navy is one of the coordinating colors for our product medley, and I love to color rhinestones with my blends to make them all matchy-matchy. That's my favorite part about Stampin' Up! Is everything matches so awesomely. But anyway, I love this set. So the medley, I know it's $80, which seems like it's a lot, but we did the math. It's like $110 if you had to buy all the pieces separately. And it is a lot like the paper pumpkin kit, except it doesn't have with ink, or it doesn't come with ink, adhesives, or any projects already made for you. Like usually when we get the paper pumpkin, it tells you like this is what you do to make these projects. This, you can just unleash your creativity. And on my Pinterest page, I have a Pinterest board that's just has a ton of the Everything is Rosy projects, so that you can spark your creativity that way. On Sundays, I do a focus on a look back at one of my favorite sets, and this was the Camelot that I combined with the Everything is Rosy, and I actually colored this. This is one of the delightfully detailed laser cut papers. Now, I didn't use these very much because I had a hard time cutting them right. I figured out the trick. If you guys get these, I will totally email you the trick on how to cut them perfectly correctly, but I didn't realize it before I started cutting on them. But they're so pretty, even though it's a little uneven, you can really tell. But it's gorgeous painted. So, but this one is retiring. The delightfully detailed laser cut is retiring. We will be getting a new set. I think it's shimmer paper out of shimmery, but isn't that gorgeous? I just love it. And I did paint it with the rose gold. It's so pretty, so pretty. And then this is my Glimmer Gals. In May we had a card sketch. If you go on my blog, you can see what the sketch is. But I just did, this is a super simple and clean Night of Navy cardstock base. And then I used the retiring Simply Stripes embossing folder, and just on the Night of Navy behind a panel of this gorgeous paper that's the DSP that's in the Everything is Rosy bundle, and a little bit of that gorgeous ribbon, and one of these punch outs. Isn't that exciting? And then I just stamped the congratulations. It's super awesome. So the one thing that I have the hardest time with using this, you know, put little dots, a little piece of that paper here, is the weighting. So you do have to wait for your paint to dry, and that's the hardest, because I'm so used to not having to wait. But you will squish your stuff. When I first got the kit, I just pulled out my stamps, and I hadn't gotten the courage yet to cut up my paper, and I did try it with the purple. Look how gorgeous the purple looks. And I didn't even put it on this is just the card front. I haven't even cut it down. I was thinking about putting it on this gorgeous. This is our new color. It's called Posy, right? Purple Posy is this new gorgeous color. Look how beautiful it looks with the gorgeous grape and the Highland Heather. So pretty, so pretty. I just totally love it. So that's in purple, and that's also, we're starting to see a lot more projects in different colors with this stamp set. So this stamp set is really an awesome stamp set. These are gorgeous images that stamp beautifully and has some lovely sentiments. Congratulations, dear friend. Thank you. Don't let worry spoil your happy. May your birthday be filled with pretty things. Time to celebrate all the lovely things in life, starting with you. Isn't that sweet? And these are some really fabulous little images. So I really like, so even when your paper's all gone, this is going to be an awesome set. And of course it has a set matching dies, which I love. So I've actually done a few of these and a ton of these, which I love. And then this is the, I did cut out this to see what that looks like. Isn't that beautiful? It's a gorgeous edge. I totally need to do something with that. And these gorgeous cutouts that cut out all our images, which are pretty awesome. They'll cut them out, which is fabulous. I love framelits, and having matching framelits is like a bonus. Like, I love that so much. Okay, so today I was supposed to be at the high school. Hi, Stacy from New York. Yay! I was supposed to be at oh, and thank you so much for sharing. I was supposed to be at the high school making these candies, and we weren't using this paper. We're actually using the Nature's Poem paper, but they're making treats for the teachers, and we're going to make these, but with a leaf. I don't think I have the, oh, here it is. This is similar to what we're making for the teachers, but we have to wrap 600 candies, but the candies weren't there. So I'm going to have to go back later on this week, and my poor bestie, who's the teacher, and it's her ed professions. She's like we have a CT program that helps future teachers, and so they're actually the ones that are doing the teacher gifts with the help of the student council. But she's feeling like she might have the flu, so who knows what the rest of the week is going to be like. Poor thing. But these are what we're going to make for the teachers, which are kind of cool. And if you guys have never made any of these treats, they're super easy. It's like they're like 1-inch strips of the paper by 3 1/4, and they just wrap. It's super easy, but super cute. But because we're not doing that, I thought, ooh, why don't we do a different kind of treat? Because it is teacher week. Or everything in Rosy is perfect for gifts. This is our pizza box. I don't know if you guys are familiar with our pizza boxes. They come in a package like this, and you get 8 to a package. I'll show you guys the little trick to getting them to work. Right, so they come in, and they do have a glossy side, and I think that's for food safety. But when you just have to fold on the edges, and the trick is, if you see these little cutouts right here, you like those to come out, and then you fold, and then when you open this like this, you see how it's got the little notch. Can you guys see that little notch? Those little notches go right in there like that. I don't push too hard until I did. And then you fold these over like this, and then this other piece, it snaps into place. Did you guys hear that snap? Isn't that cute? So these are pretty awesome. I know my bestie's mom did a bunch of these for her Sunday school class, and she instead of putting the candies in a little bag like this, she actually you can put 6 in here really nicely. We're going to actually make some cards to go in these. If you guys have seen that. So we're going to just close just like that. Is that nice? Super cute. And then of course you can decorate it. So what I did is and they're super simple to decorate. Look how gorgeous that is. And all this is just a piece of Night of Navy cardstock, and I actually ran it through with the simple stripes. And on this card, the stripes are on the outside. Can you see the embossings on the outside? And this one, I just used the reverse side. I love it when you can use your embossing folders both ways to have like a differencing of looks, which is pretty awesome. And then this is just one of the punch outs from the kit, and this is a tag from the kit and the ribbon from the kit, and I added a couple of dots, if you can see the dots of the rose gold. So that's pretty simple, and I'll of course have all the measurements on my blog later for these. But isn't that super cute? And then to add this piece of ribbon here, you know, as it doesn't go all the way around, I actually just cut it the same size as my piece of Night of Navy, and then used some of our fabulous tear and tape and put it behind on the back side of the ribbon, and then just laid it onto the cardstock so it lays flat like that, and then just use glue dots to attach the bow. Isn't that cute? Now this Just For You is not actually in our it's not in the Everything Is Rosy stamp set. It is in our Vibrant Vases stamp set. Isn't that pretty? I love this one, but I'm pretty sure this one's carrying over. It's a photopolymer, and it matches. We have a punch that does this the vases, which are pretty awesome. But anyway, so we're going to make some cards with our awesome set. Now, if you guys haven't gotten your Everything Is Rosy, when I went online and did it, when I opened it, I was so excited, and I had friends coming over for dinner. I forgot to show the best part, which is the rose gold shimmer paint, which I adore. Love, 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 love. Love the rose gold shimmer paint. And we're going to play with that today. So, again, here's some of the paper. Let's see, I had it so it was set out. I actually had, at one point, pulled out the paper so that it would be easy to show you guys the whole thing. Okay, let's see here. See, I've already punched out these. So you get 2 sheets of all the punch outs. So this, a bunch of different flowers, tags, and more tags. And these are spectacular. I mean, it's super easy. Like, I was able to throw together one of these pretty quickly. The hardest part is waiting for the stuff to dry. And later on this week, I'm going to totally do the goldfish. I just saw this and said, oh, I must, not goldfish, it's koi. The koi fish with this paper. I just can't wait. Isn't that gorgeous? And when I had first gotten this paper, I thought perhaps it was textured on this side, but it's actually bleed over from this. So where these are textured, it's over here on this side. But man, it feels kind of cool. It's a pretty. Look how sparkly gorgeous that is. And it has this lovely Night of Navy stripe on the back, which is nice in case you've had too much overload of the pink. I love this. Isn't that pretty? We're going to use some of that today. It's so pretty. So pretty. And that's the back side of that. Oh, here we go. This is where I had it set out to show you guys. We're going to use some of this. It has this really pretty polka dot. I love this. This matches the framelit. I cut out some of those in gold foil later. We'll use those too. There's that pretty stripe. This gorgeous floral. I love this floral. This is probably my favorite piece. And then it has that's on that side. And then of course we have lots of this gold. Can you guys see that? It's super shiny. 8 pieces you get of the rose gold foil, which is pretty exciting. Super awesome, super awesome. Plus 10 yards of this gorgeous ribbon. And this is a Melon Mambo, that scrunchy ribbon. Isn't that pretty? We used to have some. That's such a great, so pretty. And then some Night of Navy with this gold, rose gold edging. Is that pretty? So pretty, so pretty. Okay. All right, so let's look at some of the projects. So with the pizza boxes, you can also order Whisper White 3x3 envelopes that will fit your cards inside. So what I did was you cut your cardstock at 6 and 3 and then scored at 3. And here is some of the projects that I made. So I just used a piece of that our DSP, and then this is one of the tags that has the little gold flowers, and then I just stamped "Congratulations, Night of Navy" on the inside. And then I used the to try to make flowers that are similar to these, I kind of made it like a star with the rose gold paint and then put a dot in the middle, and it kind of looks very similar to that. You just have to make sure you leave that out so it will dry so you don't squish it. And then I added a piece of the DSP on the back to bring it through. Here's one that I made off with a piece of that DSP with another a different tag with the sentiment from the set and a little bit of the pink ribbon. And then I just added a little bit of the DSP there. Isn't that pretty? May your birthday be filled with pretty things. So cute. And then this one, I actually used, this is one of the punch outs, and this is a piece of the DSP. And then here I just used a piece of the Melon Mambo, and then I just randomly stamped "Thank you." You could do it with your Stamparatus and make it perfect, but I didn't. I just kind of just did the "thank you" and then did the "thank you" in the middle and then on the sides. So it looks random, but it's totally not. It looks pretty on there. And then added some the little dots. And then this, see these little gold or rose gold, these are from the foil that I cut out with our beautiful framelits, which are these right here. And I actually, because these are the 3x3 cards, I did mostly these little ones. I have a whole bowl full of fun stuff for us to put together to make some cards. Okay, and then I just added, and instead of putting it in the middle, I put it on the side, and I actually stamped the "thank you" on the inside and on the back. And we can also, we'll do that later, you can actually do the "thank you" and put them, dress up their envelopes in the same way. Okay, so and then this one, I made my own DSP. Can you guys see that? So I actually stamped my Whisper White cardstock with Night of Navy with the flower from this flower. I don't know if you can see it on my hand. Move that, congratulations. The flower from the set, from the stamp set. And I did Night Navy, and then I second genned the leaf, also in Night of Navy, and then I painted over it with the shimmer paint. And then you have to let it dry. I actually used the heat gun on it a little bit to dry it off. And then I stamped, again, stamped off with the other flower on top, and then added a few of the little dots, and then added a centerpiece from that I cut out with the foil, and a couple of the little flourish leaves, and then put the pretty bow on the top. Isn't that pretty? You can add some of that paper too on the bottom to bring it through. And these make really cute little note cards. You don't have to have sentiment if people need something for gifts. It's a super cute. And so they all go in here. So let's make some. Okay. I'm going to sit. Alright. Alright, so I have a bunch. Cut a bunch of cards out. I want to show you guys how to make the shimmer paint. So let's start that because we have to let that dry. So we'll make some of the other projects while we make that dry. Now I did this one with the Night of Navy. So let's, oh my thing tied out. Let's try it with the pink. I haven't tried it yet with the pink, but let's see how it looks. I bet you it looks pretty good though. It always looks nice. Okay, let's see. Alright, so that means we'll need our Melon Mambo. And I want to use that. Okay, there's one. Oh, I just slid. I'm going to need this too. Okay, so first, let's do, that's a big giant. I don't want that one yet. Okay, so I'm going to use this flower first. Isn't that pretty? Oh man, everything is sliding on my desk. Okay, and get that nice. What's lovely about the photopolymer is that you can see. And I have this lovely mat underneath mine. So if you guys don't have a lovely mat on your surface, our little paper piercers work really great because you need something to help get a good image with your photopolymer. And I, of course, cut that one in half because my space is so small. Okay, and so I always like to try to do it kind of in a triangle. It usually turns out pretty good. So I full strengthed those in the Melon Mambo, and then I dropped my thing. Don't do that. Let me clean that off. And then I'm going to get out the leaves. And I really like, there's a couple of different leaves in here. I'm going to use these ones. And I'm going to second gen it off on my paper. If you guys don't have, you can get this actually in my store. This paper, it's so pretty. Still, we have regular grid paper. The only difference between this one, it does have the pretty flower on the top. I actually cut this one in half. But you can, so just randomly, so make sure you stamp off and put that on there. Isn't that pretty? This is such a pretty thing. But the difference is this one doesn't have the numbers. Our regular grid paper has the letters. It has the numbers, which helps. But it's lovely if you're trying to put something on and you want it to get it straight to use that. Okay, so let's close that up. Okay, so what I did is I'm going to try not to make a huge mess because it's one of those days where I feel like I'm making a mess with everything. Okay, so I have this cute little shot glass. It's a mug. And I have some alcohol, and this is the alcohol that I use actually to put in my Wink of Stella. I'm just going to use a little bit of that and put it in a little way. And my paintbrush. Okay, so but I want your paintbrush needs to be kind of dry because it will run the color a little bit. If you can tell on this one, you can see that the Night of Navy ran a little bit underneath, which is actually kind of cool. Okay, so I just damped it, got my paintbrush damp with the alcohol, and then I'm just lightly painting. You don't want to have a really thick. I just have like a Walmart or a Target, like just a regular paintbrush. Probably get it at the dollar store. Just don't make a really thick, because then it'll take forever to dry, and you don't want to cover up too much of your image. So I'm just lightly painting it. See how it's pretty shimmer. So at Christmas in the holiday catalog, one of the frosted floral. We had one of our DSPs. It was like this. It was like a piece of paper, and you could use, you can make your own DSP with, and you can still do that with the champagne if you don't want the color. We like the color, right? The rose gold is so pretty. I was so excited we were getting rose gold. All right, so once you get a good coat, make sure you get it all. And helps keep my brush nice. Okay, I don't know if you can use water. I didn't try it. I guess I could have tried it. I remember seeing somewhere to use the alcohol, and that's all I've been doing. Okay, there we go. Isn't that pretty? So just make sure you get it on there nice and even, but not really heavy. And then I'm going to set this aside so you guys see how pretty that looks. It's super pretty. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to clean my brush, close this up so I don't get it everywhere. But see, look, it's already dry. I don't want it to get all stained in my paintbrush. Muy bien. Okay, let me move this out of the way. so I don't accidentally knock that over. Let me put my pizza boxes away. Okay, so now while that's drying, let's make a different one. So I already cut up some papers. So on this one, I think I want to use, I want to put it on, what do you think? Either the pink or the navy. I think I want to put it on the pink. So let's use the navy then. Let's see what we got. Set that aside. Okay, so I have some of this pretty paper cut up already, and some of this one from when I did it. So I'll just show you guys how quickly. So I just cut my cardstock so that it's 6 by 3, and then scored it at 3. These are so cute. I really like. Okay, well, let's make one of these. Pretty. And so this is just at 2 7/8. So I just cut it 2 by 7/8, 2 7/8, and that fits really lovely on the card front there. So let's take our glue. And let's add that to this. Okay. And I do like using the glue because I can center it, gives it a tiny bit of wiggle room. Okay, let's make sure I close that. Move my glue over here so I can get to it quicker. Okay, so now, I showed you guys that one, so pretty. Okay, so I have all kinds of stuff. So these are the mirror embellishments that come in the kit. Here's like a really big flower that I've already put some gold on. Here's some Night of Navy. I can cut those down. Here's some pretty rose gold tags. This is one of the centers. I cut out in the rose gold. This is a little piece of that, so we can use that to put on the back of our card if we want. There's another one. I did an oval. This is the oval that was left over from when I did the horse, the unicorn one. Here we have this big one. That's kind of cool. I got a bunch of these. Look, we have a whole there's so many choices. Ooh, that one's pretty. All right, let's show you guys how I did that. Okay, so I really like this. And then, although this doesn't really match because I used it. It's Berry Burst instead of Melon Mambo. Those are those flowers. I had them, they were still in there. They kind of match, but not quite. Not pretty. Okay, let me show you guys how to use one of the flowers. So this is one of the punch out flowers. And I like to add the rose gold to it. And I ended up using if you guys have one of the Simply Scorers, this is your stylus. And I found that this was, at first I was just using the edge of my paintbrush. But the stylus is so nice and round, and it has a big fat one, or a bigger one and a smaller one in case you want different sizes. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. I'll do this first, and then I will put it aside. So I always put the dots. I tried to get them on kind of the lighter pink dots, and then there's way more dots. So I put about 5 in the big one. And this one just has a big in the middle. So on a couple of them I tried to do like a bunch of little ones, but I think I like it best when you just put it in the middle. One splotch in the middle. And then in this one I put 3. Just like that. Oops. There we go, get bigger. Muy bien, see? That's super cute. And you can add more. You can go all crazy with the rose gold. I find that I can do it, go really super crazy. And then just wipe it off so it's nice and clean. Put your lid back on so you don't do that. But you need to let that dry. So I'll let that dry while we finish playing with this. Okay. So, let's use the flower. Then let's do a sentiment. Let's see. That one's kind of big on there, isn't it? Let's see. That one's kind of big. It's kind of cool though. That's super big. I know I had one that was punched out already. You guys, and that like takes up a whole bunch. There won't be much room to put the flower on that. So these bigger ones are definitely better for bigger. Oh, but look at this one. Oh, that's sweet. Let's do this one. So I really love all these cute gold rose framed, fabulous tags, which makes it fun. I'm not one that uses a lot of punch outs. I like to stamp, so this has been a really fun for me to play in a different way than I usually do. So let's get the stamp out. And I think the thank you would fit really good. And I already actually have that on. Let's see, does that look like it'll fit? It will. Sweet. Okay, and let's do, since we're doing so much of the Melon Mambo, let's get out the Night of Navy. And let's stamp our thank you in the Night of Navy. So I gotta stand back up again to do that. And I think I'm gonna put it up a little high and not centered. Uh-oh. Look at that. I got a little bit too much. You know what? We can totally hide that with our rose gold paint. Okay. I just set that down. Oh, I didn't. Thank goodness. Okay. So I did get that. Slosh. So I want to use these. I haven't used these yet. This is exciting. Okay, so it apparently cracks. Did you guys hear that? That's how you get it out. You have to crack it. And where's my pick-a tool? Let's see if I can get the other one out without breaking the thing. There we go. Let's put 2. And then you guys see this right here? This is a protective coating that helps it with your shimmer. Look how mirrored that is. Isn't that cool? Okay, so now you guys see I've got a little bit of a mistake. There are no mistakes, just embellishment opportunities. So I'm going to get out my rose gold and let's see if I can make that better. Oh my gosh. So let's just add some dots. On here. There we go. Oh, super cute. Okay, there we go. Muy bien. So now I've added some dots. Oops, I shouldn't have done that. I got paint on my chamois. I should always do it on this with the chamois. Okay. So then I'll use another mirrored embellishment on the card. So now I have to let this dry, which is not what I was planning on doing. That's kind of the fun part. Look at that. We were able to hide that little bit of a mistake with a little dot, which looks super awesome. Okay, so let's see. Should we put some ribbon on here? Oh, ribbon. You know what? I think I do want a little bit of ribbon. So I think what I'm going to do is do it this other way, like a flag. So flag some end. Okay, so that looks like that's pretty dry. So now we get a Stampin' Dimensional and put some Stampin' Dimensionals on our thing, our flower. And then I need my glue dots over here, and I need my pick a tool, but I need it the other way. I also need to get another one so I can have 2 that's already ready to go. Uh-oh, okay, let's see. Let's put it here, and then use my flag it. Aww. I like that. Okay, so let's take my papers off. You guys see I'm taking my papers off? And there's my ribbon. The ribbon can go off to the edge. And then here's our pretty mirrored embellishment. Aww, that looks so cute. Okay, so for this one though, I think I'm going to add glue dots to the back instead of trying to do more dimensionals, since the flower is dimensional. And the snail, I don't really want to put pressure on it because I'm not sure how dry this is. We're a little bit humid. We're usually not this humid, but it's a little humid today. I think we might get rain later, so it's not drying as quick. So let's put a few glue dots on here. Oh no, see, I ran it. But look, we'll hide it. There we go. Muy bien! See what I was saying about the hardest part is letting it dry? Just, you gotta make sure you don't play with it too much, or you'll get, you don't want to get the, smear your paint. I'm telling you, that's the hardest part for me. Playing with this gorgeous paint is waiting, because I don't wait very well. Especially when I'm crafting. I'm terrible at it. Okay, let's see if I can get this out of the thing. They said you have to break it and crack it. There we go. Alright, so we should put one more so we can do the threes. Where do you guys think? I should put it maybe like that. And then take the... Oh, muy bien! What do you guys think? Isn't that cute? Super cute. And then we could add a little bit of the paper on the inside. Here we go, I have the paper. And then everyone seems to like the sentiment. So make sure you guys clean it off good. And maybe we should put the sentiment on the inside. Now the only problem with stamping last is if you make a mistake, it's harder. So you make sure you don't keep your keep your thing from getting gooey. I stand up again, make sure I'm doing it on the right side. I am. There we go, muy bien. And then I'll put it on the back so it's not naked. And then we can, what did I do with, the envelope. We can put it on the envelope as well. I have this out. Just like that. And then, because we have this little strip of, let me put this away. Where's my scissors? Okay, here we go. So, I like to put a little strip on here. I have two strips, yep. Okay, so here's littler strips. So let's cut this one in half and add this one to our card. So don't throw away those little strips of cardstock, because that just adds just a nice little touch. Isn't that sweet? Super pretty. Love it, love it. Okay. And also on here, like I said, if you can be more patient than me, you can add some rose gold dots to the inside. I'm really bad about waiting. Because we're here in the desert, we usually don't have to wait too long for things to dry. So there we go. And then we can add a little bit to here. So let's cut this in half as well. And then muy bien. Now you have the card matches our envelope. Isn't that sweet? It's super pretty. And man, those are mirror embellishments are super lovely. I love that little, isn't that cute? Super cute. So there we go. Super cute, pretty easy. Like I said, you can put 4 or 5 into one of these pizza boxes to make a great gift. Okay, so now that we have that, let's take a look at our dry. So this is pretty dry. I think it looks like we just have like maybe, no, look, it looks dry. Muy bien. So we want to make sure it's dry because we're going to stamp on it. And we don't want to get this ink all in, the gold shimmer in our, let me clean this up a little bit as my stuff has gotten away from me, as it tends to. I'm so bad. Okay, I'm way bad. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I love the rose gold. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. Okay. And here you can see I stamped, that's actually, I stamped the rose gold in, I painted the actual flower in the rose gold. And I had a little bit too much ink, although it looks kind of cool. I might actually next time try it with too much ink because it kind of spooges on the side and it kind of gives it more definition. And this is actually, I stamped in our new Rococo Rose. I kind of wanted to see what color, how that matches, if you guys can see the Rococo Rose. Not pretty? Okay, so now that this is pretty, well, we gotta get this back out. And we're going to use the smaller image. So we used this image here and this one stamped off there. Now we're going to use this one on top. So, and again, I'm doing second gen. So I'm stamping off. And then, excuse my head, because I better stand up so that I can kind of get it lined up in the middle. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Ooh, it looks so pretty. Oh, stamp off. I almost forgot to stamp off. Because I want it to be light. If you want it like super dark, you don't have to stamp off. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Okay. Then, let's see. Do we want to put the gold in the middle? We have, actually, I think what we should do is this. See this, instead of like a big one, they have these little dots. Let's get out the little dots and do that in full strength Melon Mambo and see what that looks like. And since we've kind of rose gold galored, right? Okay. So get that nice and inked. So what does that look like? Nice. Okay, so get that in the middle. Ooh, that looks so good. There we go. Muy bien. All right. So now we've made our very own DSP with the shimmer. And we did this one in this is in the Melon Mambo. What did I do with the And this is what it looks like. Look how different that looks with the Night of Navy versus the Melon Mambo. Because this one has a little bit of the navy went, and this is a little bit of the Melon Mambo, so it's definitely much brighter. Much brighter. Okay, so then, let's see. So the white is just so on top, isn't it? You know what I like, though? I wonder. Okay. Do I want to put, like, something else? We definitely need something in the middle. I was thinking I wanted to do one of these bigger flowers in the middle, but the white, it doesn't, I don't like the way the white looks. What do you guys think? I'm not sure. Let's see, what other awesome stuff is in here. So I have all these lovely flourishes. Let's get out of, let's see, we got some flourish. Here's a nice big flourish. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, you know what? Why don't we do kind of like what I did with the other one, and this time we'll use the pink. So on that one, I actually used this as a base to attach my my ribbon. So let's try that too, this time with this pink ribbon. Oh my gosh, this ribbon is so gorgeous. I love it. Okay, let's see what it looks like. We don't have to glue it down yet. We can always try it out and see what it looks like. And of course, if you really like the way this looks, you can do a full sheet of it at once and then let it dry. And then you can use it for multiple projects. So here we go. Let's see. What kind of bow do we want? Oh, that's actually kind of pretty. That's sweet. But now look at how dark that pink is. I wonder if we should, let's see if I stamp thank you right here on here. Let's make sure I didn't get it too much. Okay, I want it to spooge. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we have a little bit of a sentiment without using one of these with the white, because I just don't like the way the white looks on top. Okay, so then let's use a glue, let's see, a glue dot. The glue, I use regular glue. Oh, you know what? Let's use a little bit of tear and tape. Let's put some tear and tape on the back of our flower. And then we want to put it just like, kind of like that, on top of that flourish. And then get some more tear and tape. And my fingers are sticky, so it's coming right off on here instead of I'm using my finger. You don't have to do that. You should probably not do that, but what do I do with my pick a tool? Here we go. Just didn't want to stick it onto the and rip my foil. There we go. It's super sticky, like a glue dot, even more sticky. Okay, so let's see. We want to arrange it. So let's arrange it like that. Oh, that's pretty. Muy bien. Look. Sweet. Okay, now let's put it on that Melon Mambo that I had cut earlier. What did I do with my Melon Mambo? Piece of scrap. I know I put it here. I didn't get it too far. There's some more extra of those. So I put it in that. Moved it out of the way so I didn't get it gooey. And then I dropped stuff on the ground. I've got to clean my space up. It is such a mess. Okay, oh, here it is right here. Muy bien. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this down to this page. So I'm going to glue our shimmer paint DSP that we made to this piece of Melon Mambo. And this Melon Mambo is at 2 7/7. So I cut this at 2 1/4, I think it's 2 1/2. And then this is the quarters. 7/8, 2 7/8. I will have it down on when I do my blog and do the pictures. I will make sure I get all the measurements correct. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I'm liking the way that looked. It turned out nice. Okay, so now we need to add our bow. I just put the bow. So I think I made these a little too long. So let me snip these a little bit. There we go. Nice. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so then we need a glue dot. And I moved the glue dots over right here. Let's get a glue dot. And I'm going to put it right here in the center of my flower. And then I'm going to just press it down. Oh, muy bien. What do you guys think? Isn't that pretty? Okay, and then we need to put it on a 3x3. So, like I said, I just love this Everything is Rosy. It's so gorgeous, so gorgeous. Okay, make sure you put it on the right way. Like that. Muy bien. Okay, let's glue that down. And then let's add some embellishments. I love the embellishments. Although those mirror ones are a little bit big, maybe. Make sure you get it the right way. For our little cards. Although I think it looked okay on the other one. You know what I should do? Let's see what it looks like. I don't have any blue really on this. So what if we get our Night of Navy Stamp and Blend, and I know I had set my rhinestones down. Here we go, my rhinestones. But let's see what that looks like. Before I won't put it down until we look. Okay, so it's like the medium size. Oops, don't let it go all wondery. Oh, that looks pretty. Okay, so let's add some Night of Navy rhinestones. Not to the flower, put it to the side of the flower. And right here. Oh, what do you guys think? I like that. Very nice. I like that little pop of blue. That works out. That looks really pretty. I do love the bow on the gold, on the rose gold foil. Muy bien. And like I said, if you order Everything is Rosy for me, you can get a pack if you order between now and they sell out, or the 31st. But if you order before the 7th, I'll send you your very own set of the Night of Navy blends, and then you can color them to match all of your projects. Oh, isn't that super cute? Oh, I love it, I love it, love it. Okay, so now we need to add, what should we do to inside? So we definitely need to write thank you so it matches. I'll get my let's get my thank you out and make sure it's going the right way, because you don't want to stamp it the wrong way. Oh, I love this. This is such a cute little thank you too. I love the swirls. It's so nice. And then let's see, they have let's maybe do this little one right here. We haven't used that one yet. So they have them that's just the flowers, and they have some that has the leaves. But since we did the leaves in light pink anyway, make sure I clean that and set that down. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so let's stamp off. Put that, oh, I love the way that looks. Awesome. Stamp off. Put that in the corner. Very nice, very nice. And what I think we should totally do as well is, let me grab my Night of Navy marker. There we go. It's a nice sauce. Let's add the marker. Now I didn't use the blends because when you use the blends on the paper, it will shine through. But because we put these the little dots, let's do that. Let's add a little Night of Navy dots. 2. There we go. Muy bien. Now it all matches. Isn't that pretty? And then we can do the same thing for the envelope. If we can get the envelope out. We will do the same thing. So let's use the thank you at full strength. Right there. And these are pretty awesome. You can get a set of these cards. Usually about 4 or 5 can go in a pizza box. And you get a set of 40 envelopes. So that's quite a bit. You can make a bunch. Oh, you know what? I think I like the marker tip. Make it fine. Just like that. Just add a little bit of the Night of Navy to the outside. Look at that. Sweet. And there we go. We made another card, and then we've made our own shimmer paint. So I hope you guys enjoyed making some cards today. Like I said, I'll go back through the ones that I made earlier. So this one I used, and it looks good with the white, to have the white edging. I thought that was, I didn't like that. I guess it could have been okay, but I just didn't like the way the white looked on there. But look, I added a gorgeous paper. That paper is so gorgeous. And then the thank you actually on the piece of Melon Mambo. And then here's the one that we made with the mirror embellishments, with the thank you and the little paint dots of the rose gold shimmer, and a little bit of the ribbon on the edge and on the inside. Isn't that cute? Maybe, yeah, that turned out so cute. And the little matching envelope. And then this one I just cut the DSP and the tag straight from the box, and the cute little ribbon, and stamp the image. And so I just needed to stamp the dimensionals and the Night of Navy. And in this one I did the congratulations and made the bow, and then I just tucked. So when you put on your stamp and dimensionals, I just made sure they were one in the middle and two on the sides, and then tucked my my ribbon through so that it looked like that. Super cute, super cute. And then I made the little flowers, and how I did that was I kind of made a star with the paint and then put a dot in the middle to try to make it look like kind of like the daisy. It's a little hard to paint that. You could probably just have used that gorgeous stamp that we used here to do it if you tried it. But like I said, I have a hard time waiting for the paint to dry. That turned out so pretty. I just like it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Muy bien. And then it all fits into a very cute box. So you guys can make these super cute cards and put them in a box. Matching envelopes. And it makes an adorable gift for someone special. Isn't that awesome? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, you can see the side-by-side, the pink and the navy. The Night of Navy. The Melon Mambo. Super cute. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed playing with our Everything is Rosy bundle. The set, the stamp set, and the framelits, and that huge pack of paper that we were playing with. And if you cut it down, it just goes forever and ever and ever and ever. With the mirrored embellishments and all the cutouts. Punch outs, cutouts. They're so awesome, so awesome. Fabulous stuff. So, like I said, if you haven't got it yet, it's supposed to sell out. I know it's only the 6th, but they don't think it's going to last till the 31st. So jump on and get it as soon as you can. It's such a fabulous, so fabulous. And also, if you want the paper pumpkin, don't forget you have only till May 10th. To subscribe to Paper Pumpkin so you can get that kit. Anyway, so I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And if you're watching this on Facebook later on replay, make sure you like my video and give me some love. If you're watching this later on YouTube, hit that subscribe button so you can get notifications when I have more videos up. And you guys have a great rest of your week. Happy crafting!